Hi guys, got this thing for you, unboxing. I think it's called zhiyun Smooth 4. Just came in the post. I'm going to unpack it, have a look at some of the features, and then take it outside and get some footage, real world footage. So let's have a look at the box. So it comes in this cellophane sealed wrapper, so you've got to cut it to get it out. It looks like it's a slidey one, slides out from one side I think. So the box itself, it says that it's got some accessories with it. We'll have a look when we get in, but the thing itself, the gimbal, looks like a tripod, USB and some sort of case, which will be the packing case, and some nice pictures, and that's about it. Numbers on the back. So let's get this thing open. Yeah, look, quick start guide. And it looks like notice to Android compatibility issues, which is that's interesting. I'm using Android. Phone I'm going to be using is going to be a Moto G5 Plus. Is that there? Okay, that's the top. That's the front. So it's like a polystyrene case, but it seems like good quality. Like it's a bit more dense, so it's useful as a case. It actually fits in quite snug and then it pops out. Got a plastic hinge on there. That is, guys. So you've got your tripod. Take that out. Tripod feels quality plastic. It's nice and smooth. Excellent rubber fit there. That's really nice. You can also use it as a handle as well when you put it on the bottom. So there's that. USB. Type C, fantastic. And there's the gimbal itself. Some silica gel in the bottom, so we'll get rid of this case. So what I've done, I've charged the gimbal up with the USB-C charger. Fully charged up. I've put the app on, the camera app. And the app I'm using is this zhiyun one, which you can get off the Android or the USI website, whichever you decide to download from. The notice, what comes with it, like there's a quick start guide, this one, and then some notes. It's in different languages, but it says here that it supports Android, Z Play for Android version 1.9.3, Android 5 or later compatible devices, and it goes to a few things like the Google Pixel, Google Pixel 2, Google Pixel XL, Nexus 6, Google Nexus 6P, Google Nexus 5X, Samsung Galaxy 8, Samsung S8 Plus. So it's turned on. The tripod, which is a nice tripod. I'm so glad they give us this tripod with it because it's a very good quality one. Plastic seems really high quality, and nice rubber base. Also, you can take that insert out. There's a screw in there, so you can take the brass insert out if you ruin that. I don't know why you would ruin it though, but so let's just get this back on if I can. There we go. Just goes on with a short turn. Excuse me. So we're going to turn this thing on. It's got some blue LED lights. A quick overview first. We've got on and off button, lock mode, so you can lock onto whatever and then when you move around it'll keep locked on. Pan follow mode. This one, I can't know what this one's for. It's for autofocus I think, but we'll look into that. Record button, take a picture. There's 4 buttons around the side, so like you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is to go into your photo gallery and check your videos. This one goes to selfie. I'm not sure what that one's for, and that one's for your exposure. And then you've got your menu button and a few other things, and you can zoom in and out. So I'll switch it on now. It has got a lock feature, which is fantastic. You just pop that out. There's a little dimple there. Locks in, so it doesn't wiggle around too much. As you can see, without that, and you're walking around, it's gonna bash into things. So it does lock in, which is fantastic. I have mentioned how you set this thing up for the balance. If you look on the back, you can actually make the phone centralize it. So you just make sure it's in the center, and that should give you balance for that way. Mine's a little bit front heavy, so it goes down, but as long as it's somewhere like that, that should do. And then switch it on, wait till that flashes, and that's it. So there's the gimbal working, and that's really all I wanted it for. I dare say I could have bought a less expensive one with less features, but later on when I get you, I might go back to some of the features which I might need. And also don't forget to push the camera right up to that edge. And just on springs, dead simple, rubber grips here, nice and good quality actually. So I'm going to turn the phone on. I'm going to look for the ZY player. It's Bluetooth obviously, so it should connect. Let me just check the camera, make sure you can see that okay. Takes a moment. And then you've got connect to device, smooth and a number. I don't know why my lights come on now. Don't ask me why that. So that light come off for some reason. That's the light. Anyhow, so there it is there, all working. Pretty sweet. And that's all I wanted for really. So let's have a little look at some of the few features, and then we're going to do a bit of footage. So this hand wheel on the left, it's already set to focus, so you can, zoom. Wide angle, telephoto. If you touch this bottom left button, it goes over to autofocus, and then you can change your focus. As you go all the way to the bottom, it jumps to auto, and then you can switch it back. It's illuminated as well. Switch it back to zoom, because zoom's going to be what most people are going to be using for. That's pretty much it for that. Just move that over like that. Check the camera. Yeah, it looks okay there. So what we've got next then, we've got the record button. I mean, you can, if you've got the option first, you've got menu. Let me zoom in just so you've got a bit better view, because it's not. Okay, hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to try and zoom in a little bit. Bear with me. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, so we've got the menu button, and then we've got camera settings. So if we hit the camera settings, we've got default. We're using the scroll wheel. Okay, we're using the scroll wheel to move from. I can either click it to move along. Now we've got default 180 pan-o, 3x3 pan-o, so it takes like picture, 3 pictures, 3x3 sorry, and then you got slow motion, time lapse. Not really going to be needing any of these, and then you've got motion time lapse and vertigo feature. To be honest, I don't need any of them, so I'm not going to bother with that, but it's there if you need it. Then you've got the resolution, so click down. Resolution of 720p, I've got set to. You can go to 1080p. My phone only goes to 4K, so we can try it on that, doesn't really make any difference. So I've changed it to 4K, 30 frames a second. Then you've got the flash, so you can, if you're taking photographs, you can have the steady light on, which I have. So when I use this button, then I can put my camera light on, or you could have a photograph set to flash and auto and things. So that's that. Go back button. I'll go timer, out, timer, off, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Yep, so that's a timer. HDR on, leave it on. If you put that on, the flash won't work because you're going to change the lighting feature. So I usually leave that on unless I want to do some nighttime stuff. White balance. So you can change the white balance to, we've got incandescent, fluorescent, sunny, cloudy, and whatever you want to do. I would say, I'm just going to leave it on auto. Yeah, auto's fine, that's the best picture. and then you've got your set. We'll go back to this end. Manual, which I'm not going to use because I'm not really that much into it. And it's got off, on. Manual on is going to give you all your settings to your exposures and your everything really. Everything a normal camera would have. But I'm not going to use that because I just haven't got the time to do that. Auto's fine for me. Scene, you pick up full of gimbal, walking, motion. I'd choose that one. And then you've got set. So you've got your set options for quality. I've got mine in equilibrium, but I'd probably go to quality. Panoramic. So if we're doing a panoramic shot, you can stop it every 1 second or whatever you want to do. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and 10 seconds. Image stabilization, I'll leave that on. It's up to you. Grid, center point, just to keep it clean the screen. Camera mode, Pro. I'd advise you leave it on Pro. And back button. So that's the menu button. And you've also got some little icons up at the top showing you. Just trying to get the camera in shot. I need to go back enough just so you can see a little bit. Hopefully that's okay, guys. I'll try my best here. You've also got the battery power of the gimbal and the phone. Yeah. So the gimbal's 100%, and also the phone is a picture of a phone, and a battery in a phone, battery in a gimbal. Yeah. They should just add a picture of a gimbal. It would have made more sense. But there you go. You've got your home button, Bluetooth's on, picture mode. You can actually touch some of these, but really you don't want to be touching the screen. And then you've got this one is for what's called again tracking mode. So if I tracked something and I moved, there you go, it's tracking it now. It works. Now if I move over to the left, it should track. You can see I have to move 2 cameras at once. See, it's tracking. Yeah, it's working. I find, and this is one of the reasons I bought this, I thought this was going to be a fantastic feature, but it doesn't work very good on this phone. And to turn it off, just turn it off. I found if you're trying to track a model, like what I wanted it was to track an RC car, just going slow, put the gimbal, put this down, and then I want to be able to use the remote control to actually drive the vehicle, and this actually follow it and do some footage. That's what I wanted. It didn't work. It loses track and it takes a wobbler, and that could be just down to firmware. I'm going to look into that, and if I find out I can upgrade it. And this is on my phone. This is not a very good phone. It's a great phone. It just doesn't seem to be compatible with this 100%. But it's good enough for what I need. That's why I bought it. So, what else is there then, guys? We've got the center button, which we've talked about. You've got this thumb wheel, which you can navigate around things. You've got your light, which you can turn on and off. I need to go back on the options to change that. And then you've got your pan follow, which is this. So you can pan it. I want to zoom out a little bit now. Just a little bit so you can see what's going on. So you get your pan follow mode, so you can just do this, and it keeps it well. It's got a good range for when you go down all the way. This is what I wanted it for, so I can pan low down to the ground and get some good shots of RC trucks and things. And that's one of those. I'm so glad it goes all the way down and all the way up. But it's not it's not 360. It will go around to about 180, I think it is, before it actually moves back. So yeah, so that's that. Then you've got the lock feature. So if I lock now, it doesn't matter, it's going to lock on that axis. If I turn it, it ain't going to move. It's just going to stay like that, which is fantastic. Doing what you need it for. Got the record button, so if you hit record, should pop up there, start recording. HDR's on. I've got, I don't know if that's 4 gig left, but I've got 128 gig card in, so I don't know what that is. But yeah, there's your recording. Okay, you can bring it down. bring it up, and then you can hold it. So I'm going to stop the recording. It saves it. See, for some reason the lights come on. Don't ask me why. It stopped recording but the light came on. Anybody knows why? I think it's just my phone. I think it's just not compatible with everything on there, which doesn't really make me bothered too much. So you've got these two triggers on the back now. So there's a trigger on the back, which is like a double trigger, if you can see that. Top one, bottom one. The bottom one is going to allow you to, if you can see there, it's going to stay on that plane. But hold the trigger in, it's going to allow me to pan down. And then when I let go, it's going to stay on that level field. Hold it again, bring it back up, and so on. So that triggers for that. This one, I think I can't remember what it's called now. It's like a fast action one. So as you move the gimbal, it smooths it all out really smooth. But if you hold the top button, this one in, it's quicker. It's like an action one. So I can zoom around quick. I can move to catch action quick. Obviously it's not going to be smooth. Now, because I let go while it was pointed up, if you double tap on the bottom, it should centralize it, which is nice. So I would say 99% of the features work. A couple of them don't work. I can live with that. I'm happy that the quality of the build, the plastic's really nice quality. It fits in the hand for me perfect. It doesn't cause me any grief. I could hold that all day, it wouldn't worry me. Also, the tripod is fantastic. So you've got two hands if you need to get that extra stability, and also you've got that extra reach. So you can obviously point it up high to get, if you want to do selfies. But what I want, again, what I said, I wanted to be able to hold it down. So if I just see, I can hold it to the ground, so if that was the ground, and get some nice pan shots going like this and bring it round. And that's what I wanted to do, and then bring it right up to the air and so on. So yeah, for me, the tripod is a nice thing which they've give you. What else can I say about this thing then? I don't really know. Just your exposure, you can either tap on the screen and adjust your white balance, exposure, or you can hit, there's another button, that's picture, take a photograph. So it takes a photograph. Now when you tap on, what's this one? I don't know what this one's for. Oh, that's just a, don't ask me why, there's a button there, but that does the same button. So these do the same, so don't ask me why. That's the back button, The bottom, see there's 4 buttons on this wheel. The bottom one goes into your pictures and your gallery. So now you can, there's the ones I've just taken, which you can actually look at. You can delete that, or you can send it to whatever you need to do. Photos, there's some ones I've taken, there's one of the dog maybe. So it'll just play things like that. Works pretty good. Quality is nice and smooth. I'm happy with that. Delete that, go back to home, and yeah, that's it. Also you can touch on the screen if you wanted to go for that as well, but the main thing is you've got that control. So hey Mia, she's looking at me with the beady eyes, coming to get you. So I've gone through the conservatory. There's the garden. Just going to try and walk around just to see how jerky it is. Bumpy. Okay, so we're back indoors. I'm going to just run along here. That's running, jogging. So it's light against the light. Just tilt the camera up. Okay, I'm going to jog quite quick. So that was running as fast as I could. Hopefully that's right, guys.
3 points.
Okay, so that's going to end the video here. If you do like this video, guys, for the zhiyun gimbal, please like, please subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, do so. I would appreciate it. And hit the like button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, I forgot to mention I bought this out of my own money, so the review is 100% what I believe. And if it fails or there's any problems with this product after, say, a month or two, I'll leave comments down saying it's broke or it's working and such like that, just so in case anyone's going to buy this. Alright guys, catch you in the next one. Cheers.